What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Ringo TV Reactions back again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You can't be friendly to people anymore, guys. Being friendly in today's day, it's something that you can't really do or practice, even if you're a decent human being. You can be nice to people, and they will return negativity back. And it puts you in a state of mind where you got to be cold, even though you're not that kind of person. And we have to talk about this conversation, guys, because a lot of times we try to be kind to others, give people the benefit of the doubt, show ourselves to be friendly, and we're met with hostility. It's almost like people don't even want to be bothered. And it forces you to just ignore people. It forces you to be mean, even though you're not being mean. But it comes across that way because you're trying to live in a world, be yourself, be kind, courteous. And it's like that stuff don't work no more, man.
You're trying to be polite.
You can't even be polite to people no more. When you try to be polite, people look at you like something's wrong with you. So
I believe they're probably scared.
Well, we live in a world right now where people are scared of people, and I can't understand why it makes people get nervous when they're around people. But I noticed that, guys, people are scared of people, and it made a lot of people not be human anymore. This is why I said we're living in the worst time in history, because people are not friendly anymore. People are not kind anymore. And we live in a society right now where it's like the whole world shifted into a state of panic where everybody's afraid of one another. People don't know how to be human. People don't know how to associate themselves with anybody. Nobody smiles anymore. Nobody's friendly. Nobody's courteous, kind.
They judge you by your appearance.
They just judge you. It's a sick world we live in, guys. We live in a sick world, fam. It's just a sickness, and it's sad because a lot of people that do this, they have professions where they gotta service people. Imagine you're a hateful person, a person who is not courteous, not kind. You treat people like garbage, but you have a profession where you have to care for people. Do they really care for people?
So that means they're acting.
They are acting. People are not real no more, man. You could say hi to people. Hey, how you doing, man? Hey, what's good? And they will look at you like you crazy.
Don't say anything.
And it's like, okay, cool. Hey, thanks.
Why do they do that?
They do that because they already prejudged you. They already prejudged you as the enemy. They prejudge you as you don't have a right to speak to me.
But you made the first move, so it's like...
It's because they always had evil in their heart. A lot of times, you could tell a lot about people, guys, by the way they interact with people. The way they interact, it demonstrates their social skills. It demonstrates, are they the kind of person that is a people's person? Or are they just an individual that is scared of people? You have a lot of people, guys, that are antisocial. They don't know how to be around other humans. Now,
I'm just selective to be around.
Well, a lot of people have selective, I guess they're very selective with who they talk to, but that's a form of racism. That's a form of being prejudiced, because you're prejudging people.
Should we tell them that what happened just now?
Well, it's
what
not even.
Motivated you to do the video?
I mean, I guess I could talk about that, but I don't want to make that the prime focus of the content.
Yeah.
Right? Even though that's a part of it, you want the content to really be more in a general aspect of how people are in society.
Yeah, but that is what.
We understand that, but that's not supposed to be the focal point of your message.
Okay.
It's just like when we was talking about children and you brought your kids into this. You don't ever do that type of stuff. You got to keep the topic broad so that the viewer can understand exactly what's going on. We live in a world right now, ladies and gentlemen, where people are not human anymore. They are bots, NPCs. They are just illusions that are around us. And it looks like they're real, but they're not real. And I think that one of the biggest problems is that those of us that are human, those of us that have human features, human emotions, we tend to want to interact because that's what we want to do as humans. We want to interact with people. We want to associate ourselves with others. We want to create friendships. We want to do different things. But a lot of times, people are not welcoming of that. A lot of people have evil intentions, evil spirits, and it will make you frustrated because you're trying to be a good person in a bad world. Imagine being a good person in a bad world. It's gonna be a difficult task to do. Now, my wife pretty much was asking, should we tell you exactly what motivated this video? Well, let me kind of share that a little bit, right? We got to the park and I said to myself, hey, let me set up my camera, do what I got to do. And once I did that, you know, we entered and we're walking. Now, I'm the kind of person that I greet people wherever I go. So I'm not sure if you had to see in the video, there was somebody that was walking by and you probably saw them on camera. I said, hey, how you doing? And they just kept walking by like I didn't exist. And I told my wife, I said, see, that's the world we live in. It's an evil world, guys. Now, some of you might say, well, what's the real issue? The issue is people are not human anymore. They're not polite anymore. And what this does, it makes you become like them. If you're not careful, guys, you will become just like those people. You will begin to not be friendly because you figure, hey, since nobody's being friendly towards me, then I should do the same. I should be mean-spirited. And then now, guess what? You become that person to somebody else.
You see, my perspective, what I got, he see us of a different color, skin color.
I don't see that.
And
because that means you're looking at yourself as if though it's a race issue.
Well,
that happens with everybody, even black people.
But that's reality. I mean, two people against one, you know, although he had a dog.
Guys, you heard what she just said? That is what we need to free ourselves from. And that is making everything a race issue. Listen carefully. Mm-hmm. This has nothing to do with your damn skin complexion.
That's why I said maybe he's probably...
But why is that the first thing that came to your mind?
Because that's what it gave off.
No, that came off because that's how you feel about yourself. Just like when these social media people do the same thing, making everything about race. I have more people...
Isn't that a reality?
No, it's not. It's not.
It is.
That's what you think about yourself. You think of yourself like that. Because if that's the case, then anybody that see anybody, that's the first thing they think of.
So why did you conclude of just saying, oh, that's the way I'm going to be?
What do you mean?
That's how people make you shut down.
I never focused on race, and I never focused on shutting down. I said that when people don't display themselves in a courteous, kind fashion, that it will cause you. I never said I'm doing anything. It will cause you to become just like them. And that's why in society, most people...
So it's an internal thing then?
No. It's not an internal thing. If you look at the world the way it is, when people are not friendly, when people are rude, mean-spirited, they're not welcoming, They're not hospitable. It just goes to show that that's the world around you. People are not friendly. People are not kind. And when you live in a society like that, it'll make you, if you are a decent person, if you are a kind person, if you are a person who's family orientated, if you hang around influences like that, it can make you become just like them. And before you know it, even though you don't want to be like that, you will have an attitude towards people, and you will begin to take out all that frustration that others put on you, and you will become the very same thing you hate. This is what I'm trying to show you, because it's just like, let's say you have people that treat you bad. They treat you bad all the time. They're not kind, they're not friendly, they're rude, they're just ungodly, evil people, right? If you encounter that all the time, every day, it'll make you close up. And now you just don't like people no more. You begin to hate people now. You're not really a hateful person. Listen and pay attention. You are not a hateful person. You're not like that. But because you're surrounded by evil people in a world where you're trying to be a good human and everybody is evil, it makes you not like people anymore. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It means that the world around you is sick and you can't deal with it. So the best thing to do is just stay to yourself. So now you become the same thing to someone else, meaning there might be another person who's a human being trying to be kind, trying to be friendly, and they'll see you, and because you had all these bad experiences with these ungodly NPCs and weirdos, now all of a sudden you're walking with a chip on your shoulder. Quiet, you don't want to say nothing to nobody, you become just like everybody else, and now that person had a bad experience with you. And the thing is, you're not really a bad person. You're not. You are just tired of the bull crap.
So that other person could be thinking the same thing too.
What do you mean?
Right? They could be thinking the same way what you just described.
But it's not the same way. It's not the same way. Because what you have to understand is the context. The context is, what actually did you do that was wrong? You didn't do anything. They did.
I mean, after all, he did smile.
No, that wasn't a smile. That's not how you, no. You learn how to use your mouth. There's no such thing as smiling. What the hell are you smiling for? No, that's not a Greek.
I'm not gonna say anything.
That's I'm just playing along. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
What we're talking about is you being vocal and active with what's going on. I'm gonna sit down. You gotta understand, guys.
And the sun?
Well, fine, right there. Because I'm walking and talking and huffing and puffing. I don't like all of that. I can't concentrate. Right there. So guys, what I'm trying to show you is not you becoming a demon like people. What I'm talking about is we live in a society where people are not kind anymore. They're not friendly anymore. They're mean-spirited. They don't want to be bothered. And when this happens over and over and over, it can make you bitter, where you just don't like humans. And I'm at the point, guys, where I don't even like people no more. I'm just being honest with you guys. That's what it's all about when we do these content. I don't like people, guys. And it's because they're evil. They're just not good people. Let's just be honest, guys. Could we be honest? Why we have to be fake every day? Why we gotta act like we're trying to fit in? Why we gotta gaslight people? Why we gotta...
People want to be accepted.
But I'm not doing that. I don't...
just the nature of people.
I'm not doing that. I don't like people. Because people are evil, man. It's like you can't be friendly. You try to be friendly to people, guys, they look at you like you're a joke, like you don't exist. And it gets to the point where you get tired of being friendly to people. And it's like, look, why am I being nice? Why? Is that a representation of the community? Is that a representation of the town? Is everybody fucked up like this? it makes you really wonder, what's the matter with people? They're just evil. And it gets us, it's a sickness. Whatever happened to how people were back in the days where people were kind to one another? People were decent. They asked you how your day was.
Maybe too much things happen to a lot of people where they
listen, man.
Afraid, they're scared.
Listen. There's a lot of things that can happen to you. That does not take away your humanity, man. Because if people are like, listen, if people are like
people
this,
been hurt. People been
no, you're not getting it. If people are like this, guys, then what would happen if you're in the workplace? What would happen if somebody sees somebody dying? Are they going to treat you the same exact way? What happened to humans? What happened to the world?
People out there.
Listen, man.
Someone is always going to come and
listen, guys.
To your assistance.
There are very few good people in this world. Based on my experience. Go ahead, finish your.
Just like when you said you fell off your scooter.
That was years ago.
Oh, all right.
That was during a different time.
Someone came to your aid.
Listen, in today's day,
how did you feel about that? You felt good, right?
I didn't feel good. I didn't feel good at all because the people that should have came to my aid didn't come to my aid. Another group came to my aid.
Yeah, but
you understand? So that's nothing to feel good about. I'm trying to figure out why my people didn't do nothing. Instead, they were sitting back on the sidelines laughing. They were laughing while I was on the floor hurting. And another group of people came to my aid. My thing is, that was back then. We're in a whole nother day. In today's day, nobody come to your aid. In today's day, you can be dying on the side of the road and nobody would care. Guys, people pull out their phones to record you.
Someone's gonna come and help me. I think it's the way you
no
frame your mind.
It's not about that, man. You're not living in reality. You just witnessed what you just saw.
Right, but
okay, so listen, if you just saw what you just witnessed,
that doesn't make me bitter.
It's not about being bitter. It's not about being bitter. It's about being real and what happened.
I'm gonna be aware, of course.
My goodness,
what happened,
bro.
But
guys, when I tell you, this is why I got to do these videos, because it's like people be in denial, man, about reality.
I see what's going on.
Like she literally witnessed what took place.
So what am I supposed to do?
Well, there's nothing you could do but understand what's real.
Yeah, but
people are not kind anymore.
But that doesn't make me not be that way. I'm not gonna be that way.
Listen, man.
I will still continue to say hi.
I'm not. I'm not.
Regardless if you say hi or not.
That's
just me.
I'm not saying nothing to nobody no more. That's my mindset. I'm not saying nothing to nobody no more. I'm not being kind to people no more. I'm not being courteous. I'm not doing shit. You know what I mean?
Have different levels.
No. There comes a time, man, where you gotta be real with things, man. When you look at society, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm hurting myself.
I'm not hurting anything because I don't give a fuck about these people at the end of the day. I don't know them.
I say hi.
No, it's not that. It's about being human. It's about being kind. You understand? But when you show me that you don't give a fuck, then fuck you. What the hell am I kissing your ass for?
Everybody come across that way.
I don't think she realized the realness in me. I am real, people. She's too busy trying to be nice on camera and try to do everything nice.
I'm being me.
I'm not doing that, man.
I'm being me.
I'm trying to show you folks out there in the real world, when people are being mean-spirited and they are looking at you like you ain't shit, fam, fuck them. At the end of the day, I don't got time to be Mr. Nice Guy and be a punching bag at the same time. When you show yourself to be friendly, let's say you go to the job, you walk in on the job, you say good morning everybody, how you doing everybody, and nobody acknowledge you, then fuck them, fam. At the end of the day, they don't care about you, fam. They're being disrespectful. You're showing yourself to be kind, friendly, courteous. You're doing all the things that we are supposed to do as human. They're showing you they don't care. In other words, your existence don't mean nothing.
Show them better, won't you? Because there's some people that walk around like, oh, I'm not saying hi to them. They got to say hi to me first.
You're talking in a different context.
I'm just saying.
That's the context of somebody you know. What she just said, that's the context of...
It's the same.
No.
The same level.
No. Let's keep it in context. When you have a person who's going around saying, well, I'm not going to say nothing to them, they got to say something to me first. That's the context of a person who knows someone, right? And because they've been saying hi to them all the time, they got tired and said, you know what? It's time for them to say something to me. That's the context that you're speaking in. When it comes to you and a total stranger that you don't even know, you can't say, oh, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to wait for them to say that to me. That don't apply there. That only applies to people you know, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Like family, friends, neighbors, where you always say hi to them and they never say nothing back to you. And you got tired and you say, you know what? I'm not saying nothing to them this day. I'm going to be me. And if they don't say nothing, I'm not saying nothing. That's you deciding that you had enough of being Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Nice Girl. What I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, is this. The world is not the same no more. Being kind to people is actually not really the way the world is no more.
Likewise, that could be the same concept. It apply the same way.
What concept?
You could be saying, oh, I'm not going to say nothing no more.
No, I'm telling you what's real.
I know it's real.
I'm not being fake. When you've been doing this over and over and you keep giving people the benefit of the doubt and people keep showing you that you don't even matter. It comes a time when you say, you know what, man? I'm done.
Who cares?
I'm done.
To me, I don't
Well,
care.
okay, who cares? That's why I'm saying I'm done. Meaning, being friendly to people is a waste of time. I'm proving it more and more. Guys, I do these things as tests, man. Just to see where the world is. I'll see a group of people, be like, hey, how y'all doing? And they just look at me like I don't even exist. And I'm like, damn,
So it makes
what
you
the hell?
wonder why?
What the hell going on? Now, you saw it earlier. She said, oh, maybe it's because, your skin complexion. Man, okay, you don't give a damn about your skin
That
complexion.
could be a reason too. You never know.
Why is that the first thing that come to your mind? Why that come to your mind? Why is that? Why do black people do that? Why every time with black people, anytime it's dealing with something with somebody, the first thing they think about is
So
what
do
they
you
look
think?
like.
So
People
what
are
do you think?
hateful.
All right, hateful because of what? What
People-
what the drives behind the hate?
People are just naturally evil. They're hateful. Guys, listen, let me tell you something.
What's
This
the drives
happens.
behind the hate?
Listen, guys, this happens no matter where you go. You're going to look, I see this type of stuff online. I see this stuff in the community. I see this stuff in the marketplace. It's the same way wherever you go. People are not kind anymore. That's just the world we live
So it don't
in.
matter. So let's say if that was the opposite, our same.
I'm not like that. I'm
our
not like
people,
that.
Let's say,
What-
as people would say.
Listen, that happens with everybody, guys. It's not just one group. It happens with everybody. People do this all the time. And I see this and I'm like, damn, the world has changed, guys. The world has changed. People are not kind anymore. They're not. That's just the world we live in. You could be the kindest person. You can be courteous. You could be this. You could be that. You could do all those things. People are not going to like you, guys. That's just the way the world is. You see this on your job. You see this in your family. Your family's not kind. You can call people, hey bro, how you doing? You good? How's the family? They would never call you and show that same energy. They would never reciprocate the kindness. People are just not kind anymore, guys. That's the world we live in. It's like
Well,
people.
maybe if you demonstrate more kindness,
Are you hearing her, guys?
just more,
Guys,
And-
are you listening to her?
I know because you just said.
Are you
hello,
listening to her?
But
Guys, are you listening
I
to
think it's
her?
your attitude as well.
Bro, are you listening to yourself? Are you listening to yourself? Did you not just see me demonstrate that?
Yeah, but
Okay, what was the results?
but still keep a Well, I don't know. Like I said,
No.
I'll just keep it moving.
Man, fuck people. I'm not being kind. No more.
Oh boy.
I'm not being kind no more. I'm not. I'm gonna be fucking just stay to myself and just hey, fuck everybody. That's my attitude now. Because that's the world. Guys, didn't I just tell you that you could be the kind of person who is a good-hearted person, a person who is kind, a person who is family orientated. You are a greeter. You're the type of person that is courteous. You're that kind of person. And I said, you could be the kind of person that do that all the time. And when you're around people, people are just not kind, bro. And it gets you to the point where you just say, you know what? I'm done. I'm done trying to be kind to people.
There's
People
gonna be-
are not kind.
There's gonna be a lot of people who agree with you, of course.
There's gonna be 1,000 people
But
that agree
then-
with me, and they know what I'm talking about because we get fed up, and I'm tired of being fake. You're busy trying to be politically correct in order to make
trying-
these people
I'm
think
trying
like,
to be
oh,
politically
you know,
correct.
yeah, we just gotta,
That's
you just
the way
gotta,
I am.
you just gotta be continue doing them, fam. I'm not gonna be
That's just
nobody's
the way
punching
I
bag, bro.
am.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
You are what
I'm not
put
doing
out.
that, fam. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You just saw what just took place. You just saw what happened. So at the end of the day, that should be your answer. People are not kind.
So
if
how
I'm
is
on
that gonna make me feel now?
So if I'm on the floor dying, would that person help? No.
You can't say that.
No, they won't, guys. They won't. If you can't even learn how to greet people, guys, if you don't even know how to do that, the basics of human nature, fam, that's like we're on a hiking trail. We're on a hiking trail. We see some people coming down. You're coming up. The natural thing to do as humans is greet people. Why? Because you're on a trail. I'm on a trail. We're doing the same thing. We're in the same environment. We might run into each other again. The best thing to do is be kind, courteous, and respectful of one another. That's the human thing to do. But when you greet somebody and they don't show any sort of enthusiasm, they don't show any sort of...
He did crack a smile.
Any sort of, no.
He had on the shades, so you couldn't really tell.
Guys, listen.
What, but he did crack
When
a
I
smile.
tell you, man.
He did.
When I tell you, fam.
Some people just don't
It's
know.
sad, man. It is really sad how...
You can't receive it that way. You might say, "Oh, I'm naive or gullible or whatever you want to call it."
Listen.
But he did.
Do you see all these fake ass people on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, right? They're fake ass people. A lot of them, right? Be mindful of that. Yeah. Be mindful of situational ethics. What is situational ethics? People adapt to situations, but they don't really care. Somebody come into the office. Hey, good morning, Bob. How you doing? Hey, what's up, man? And then when you walk away, Bob and the whole team, they're talking about you in a bad way. You know why? Because Bob don't care about you. But Bob is playing along because that's called situational ethics. It's not really about Bob really showing that he care or that the other co-workers care. The whole thing is he just adapted to the situation. Sometimes people adapt to situations that they're really not into.
So this is why you say people are fake.
People are fake. People are as fake as a fucking $3 bill. They're fake.
So then they get mad at you because you're real.
They mad at you. Listen, I'm a real man in a fake world. I'm a real man in a fake world. And that's why people get mad, because I'm real. Listen, guys, everybody on social media is fake. Everything is fake. Everybody's being fake.
It, say you're the mean one.
They'll say I'm being fake, that I'm being mean-spirited and I'm not good. No, they're saying these things because I'm real. They don't like the realness.
Oh, so you're not adapting.
I'm not a bot.
You're not a bot.
I'm not a bot like everybody else. I understand how to be real and not be fake. I don't hold my tongue. I don't just kiss everybody's behind and just go with the flow. I don't do that type of stuff, guys. I be real. And some people can't deal with that. They just can't deal with the realism. That's just the way the world is. But hey, guys, we're going to go to another topic. Let us know what you think about this exchange. If you want more videos like this, guys, let us know in the comments. Let us know, hey, Ringo, these videos, man, with you and your wife kind of just going at it, having y'all thoughts, because I get what you're saying, Ringo. I do feel the same way, because I'm a people person naturally. I'm naturally a social person. I love entertaining guests at the house. I love doing all of that shit, but I can't invite people to my house, fam, because I tried that already, and I realized that everybody I invited is fake, and the shit is fucking depressing. It's like, damn, where are all the real people at? Think of all the people you invited to your house that stabbed you in the back. Think of it, all of them. Everybody you invited to your house, they stabbed you in the back. Go and look at the tree. Look at everybody we ever invited to our house, and I'm talking about from the house you at now all the way to everywhere we ever stayed. Everybody you ever invited to your house have always stabbed you in the back.
So in other words, fake attract fake.
Fake attract fake? No, because you could be real and you attract fake people. I'm not fake, but it seemed like I attract fake people. Look at all the people that try to cling to me. They're fake. They've all been exposed.
No, I'm saying like the fake people would rather...
Fake people are friends with fake people.
Right, yeah.
Say that, because your wording is all off.
Yeah.
Fake people are good friends with fake people. Why? Because they relate to one another. That's why we get the term birds of a feather flock together. That's where we get the term from. Birds of a feather flock together. Because people that are fake, they can associate with other fake people because they know they're all being fake.
Also, when they see that you're real,
They get uncomfortable when you're real.
Okay.
Your realness make them uncomfortable. You're too real. When you're real, it exposes their fake. These are all video topics.
Yeah.
Your realness exposes their fakeness. They can't handle it. So guys, leave your comments, leave your feedback. Let us know in the video comments what you think of the content. And we'll catch you all on the next video. I'm out. Peace.